Alright! Hello, everybody! Hello, Void Dweller T, Zormega Stores. Welcome back to Trails in the Scales. Last time we won the championship! Alright! We beat up another sewer monsters as well. We got more lore on Lawrence. And I'm telling you, the freaking Lieutenant Blondie, he's either gonna be dead by the end of this game or just like reduced to second fiddle. Like, I really think that Lawrence is the white-haired Joshua dude and he's just playing him. The very second that I keep forgetting his fucking name. The white-haired, the blonde dude stops being useful or loses a battle to Estelle and Joshua, like, he's gonna fucking nothing personnel kid him. That's really what I think is gonna happen. And he'll reveal his true intentions and stuff. And it's gonna be Lieutenant Virgil. Thank you, Hollow Mirage. Welcome to the stream. And, I totally bet it's gonna be a whole thing of like, you know, his biological family versus the family that he found with the Brights, Estelle and Cassius. Like, I totally bet that's gonna be like the theme of the overarching stuff, and that's gonna be so exciting. It's the stuff that Fire Emblem Fates tried to do, but end up fucking it up because they just had to have ways to have the cousins fuck each other. Let's hope that doesn't happen this time. But because this just seems so much more well written from that, so it seems like we actually might get a story about, you know, like which family is family. Let's get back into it. It's time to go straight to the castle. Oh, that's Erebonian Embassy. Hello, Fodder. Welcome to the stream. Lieutenant Richard. Thank you, Alamiraj. He looks like Virgil. Oh, great. No cameras. So I have to...
Oh, we're going to the castle already? Just to remind us, we're going to be staying there after the party, and we'll be able to leave until after morning.
Hello, Apparition. Welcome to the stream. The guide says, hold on. He's giving me a point of no return, so I gotta check. Oh boy, after the fight, head to the castle, it says. Okay. We do have the save, so it should be fine.
We won't be able to leave until tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Ooh. Jeez. Point of no return.
Well, let's show the gatekeeper our invitations then.
I don't know why I'm so nervous.
Probably because we don't get invitations to big events like this very often.
I didn't need to save because I had a save right there, so... Hey, this is the castle of Her Majesty the Queen. Unless you have official business here, you need to leave. Hey. Hi there!
We're sorry about the other day.
Oh, it's you two. You still staying in town?
Yep, we still have some business to take care of. Taking care of business.
We have a formal invitation. So by your leave, may we pass? A formal invitation?
Received directly from His Grace.
What? It's a giant!
See? Right here. Written invitation.
Hand it over, invitation.
Let's see. To send in his team in appreciation for your performance in the competition, you are cordially invited to a dinner party. Oh, okay. You guys were in the martial arts competition.
Champions of the martial arts competition.
Right, and I heard the winning team was led by a huge Eastern guy. So is that you?
You got it! Estelle Bright won the fight.
I gotta, that is correct. We would greatly appreciate your help. Makes sense. Head Maid told us you'd be coming. You're missing someone. What happened to him?
He got carried away. Oh, poor Oliver.
It's kind of impolite, I know. But it doesn't look like he's gonna be able to make it. We're the only ones coming.
Huh. Well, that's a pity. No matter, please go on in. Now entering, Zin and company, victors of the martial arts competition. Open the gate.
Nobody's getting in the gate. Not no way, not no how.
These are the martial arts competition winners.
Oh, well, that's a horse of different color. All right, let's go. Wow. It's like the hockey gate, but there's something more impressive about it being part of a castle.
Yeah, I bet it's more solid too, since it's a royal castle. That's part of why it's impregnable. Ever since the nation was established, no enemy has ever broken through the Annenberg Wall. Capital's been ravaged by war numerous times as a result of mutinies and insurrections among the nobles. But even then, the castle held the rebel army at bay and protected the royal family and the refugees. Or so the stories say.
Wow, that's pretty neat.
Very much the sort of tale one would expect from a nation with such history.
Now, welcome to Her Majesty's Grand Soul Castle. Go right on in. I'll be met by a welcoming party inside. Enjoy your evening.
Let's go. Castle foyer.
You can say that again. I've never seen anything that compares to this place.
It's not just pretty, it's got history. And I can really feel the traditions and rules of the old kingdom here.
Welcome to Gronsel Castle. You are Zin and his team, correct? Oh, it's Almathea. Captain Almathea.
This isn't really unexpected, but even so.
That's right, we came at the invitation of the good Duke. And, you are?
Pardon me. I am Captain Canone Almathea of the Intelligence Division, head of Gransel Castle's defense. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for your championship victory. Watching the match was truly a spectacular experience.
You're too kind, really. And may I say, I didn't know they made a woman as young and pretty as you into captains.
Dang, Zin, wow.
You must do fine work.
My, but aren't you the flatterer? But I'm not so young as your bracer friends.
Huh.
Estelle and Joshua Bright. It's been some time since the incident in Zeiss, hasn't it? Yeah, I guess it has.
Quite some time.
You can feel the electricity. Unfortunately, the matter concerning Professor Russell is yet to be resolved. It appears that he and his granddaughter were abducted by a group of nefarious individuals. Oh, look at that face! You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? I'm afraid not.
We left that case up to the full-fledged bracers and came to Gransel. We never even heard the follow-up report on it.
I see. That's truly a shame. Well, with the resources of the Intelligence Division, it's only a matter of time before the culprits are arrested. Have no fear on that score. What the hell's with her?
Understood. We trust you to take care of the professor.
Dang, that's a sick burn, Joshua. Oh, absolutely. Now we must show you to your rooms. Shay, if you would please do the honors. Yes, ma'am. See to their needs, but do not bore them with any idle chatter. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am, I understand. Very good. Now, everyone, I hope you enjoy your evening. For my part, I must bid you farewell.
That is one fine woman.
Oh my God, Sid, no!
Zin, she's evil. Huh, but if evil, why hot?
Oh my God! I hate to say this, Zen, but your taste in women is crap. There's nothing fine about that fox-faced harpy.
I think that just might be his favorite type of woman.
I just tend to find that women like that turn out to be pretty good people. Once you peel back a few layers.
Well, not her.
So to speak.
You're hopeless. Not that it matters. But you really do sound like a dirty old man sometimes.
Oh, my honor.
Sorry about that. You were supposed to show us to our rooms, right? Yes, please allow me. Pardon my not saying before, but I'm Shay, a maid here at the castle. I will be your service this evening, from the dinner party until the morning. If anything is not to your satisfaction, please do not hesitate to let me know.
Thank you very much.
Will you please show us to the room then?
Certainly. It's on the second floor. Wow! Get a load of that chandelier! Talk about classy! Oh my God!
Hush it still. What's that way?
That's the throne room. Her Majesty uses it to receive personal guests. It hasn't seen much use in recent days, though.
I see.
But is the Queen's condition really that bad? Isn't the birthday celebration coming up soon?
No. It's just that it's the head maid who tends to her in the royal keep as of late. I shouldn't speak on subjects about which I'm unfamiliar! Come then, shall we? Everything's fine. I'm not being threatened at all, so don't get that impression. Captain Alvathea is the greatest person that ever lived. And I'm not being ironic. This is the room where you'll be staying. Please go in. Okay.
Pardon us.
Holy Stragas! Yes! Oh my God, yes! I knew she was obsessed with the Stragas.
never imagined we'd ever stay in a place like this.
Nice! This'll make a good story for later.
I believe there's still some time before the party. You are free to explore the castle, but the security areas are off limits to everybody. I ask you refrain from entering those areas. Can you be a little more specific? Most significantly, the royal keep where the queen resides. It's a small palace of sorts, built on the garden terrace on the roof. Nobody goes there. Nobody. Nobody! Garden terrace. That sounds nice. The Grand Terrace is where Her Majesty greets the people of Grantsel during the birthday festivities. And that's totally gonna happen. Everything's normal. Everything is normal. So you cannot go into the royal keep itself, but you may visit the Garden Terrace if you like. That's totally true. Yes. As for the other restricted areas, there's the royal guard room and also the treasury, I believe. Oh God, don't go in them, please. Please, or even if you do, just say I told you not to. But please don't. I don't want to die.
The royal guard room? I guess they're still wanted for questioning about all that terrorist stuff.
Yeah! That's so silly. Oh my God, that's just a baseless rumor. The intelligence division is currently occupying it. They're the greatest soldiers that ever lived. And they're so nice and kind and non-threatening. Entrance is restricted, so please abide by the rules.
Understood. Are you okay? You seem to be sweating for some reason.
I'm not sweating, it's just the light. Please follow the instructions, please.
By the way, what are the others who were invited doing?
They've already arrived. I imagine they're relaxing in their respective rooms.
Alright.
So Mir Claus is here too. Oh yeah, he arrived some time ago. No, excuse me, I'll be off. If you need anything else, please contact the first floor waiting room. Bye! Now then. Estelle and Joshua exchanged a look that went unnoticed by Zin. Hey, Zin! We want to go walk around the castle for a little bit.
We'll be back in time for the party.
Must be nice to be so young. I'm worn out after the tournament. No problem, have fun. Me? I'm gonna kick back and relax in this oh-so luxurious room.
We need to get as much done as we can before the party starts. First, Julia told us that we have to talk to the head maid, Hilda.
I'd like to say hello to the other invitees, too. We likely know most of them.
Alright, let's check out the map of this place. Oh. Dang, this place is huge. There's multiple continents on this globe. That's impossible.
Haha, Joshua, Estelle! You made it!
Oh ho, it's Dumbledore.
It's been a while.
Dean Collins?
You were invited to the banquet as well, sir?
I just arrived today from airship from Ruin. A little mayoral birdie told me you two won the tournament. Jill and everyone else will be so happy to hear it.
Thank you.
I had no idea we'll be seeing you here, Dean Collins.
Dean Collins is a member of the Royal Assembly and a man of great respect in LaBelle. It's only fitting he be given a seat at the banquet.
Hello, Wild. Welcome to the stream.
A man of great respect, he says. You flatter me, Mayor.
What's the Royal Assembly?
It's a meeting held once per year to address matters affecting the kingdom. Queen, mayors of every city, and other representatives all come together to try solving various problems of state.
Whoa, sounds big. So all those guys have been invited here tonight too. Sounds like a good place for people to get all trapped at once. Oh boy.
No, I don't say only about half. Her Majesty is still ill, and General Morgan is away on official military business. And Mayor Dalmore of Ruin was arrested in that nasty affair. And Professor Russell. He is a bit too entrenched in too many unknowns right now. We don't know how true all this talk of the Royal Guardsmen being involved in some underground terrorist organization is. It's hardly the time to be holding a feast at all, if you ask me. Well, we can use this chance to see where Duke Dunan stands on all these issues. We need his permission to have an audience with Her Majesty regardless. Yes, that's the biggest issue here, without a doubt. Barring us from seeing Her Majesty is the height of idiocy and mismanagement. I would like to pay my respects to Princess Claudia as well, but it's the same story.
Princess Claudia's the Queen's granddaughter, right?
Does she live here in the castle?
No, it's my understanding her actual residence is elsewhere. But I'm told she's come to the capital as of a few days ago.
She's here then. I'd really love to meet her. I bet she's someone I've never seen before.
I'm sure you'll have a chance.
Oh my god! Oh my god, 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 woohoo, yes, yes! I was hoping! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's Mayor motherfucking Mabel! Oh my god, Mayor Mabel, I thought I would never see you again, but then I don't think so. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's you! You're so badass and cool and awesome and amazing!
Estelle, calm down!
Mayor Mabel!
And Lila!
Joshua, Estelle. Oh, you're at last. I kept wondering when you get here. I was practically counting the seconds. You were waiting for me! Oh my god, Mayor Mabel! Oh my god, Mayor Mabel was waiting for me! Joshua, did you hear that? Joshua! Joshua! Did you hear that? Did you hear what she said?
Yeah, I heard what she said, Estelle. I'm right next to you.
Oh my god! So you were invited here too, Mayor? I'm sure how dare they would not invite you? Could you imagine not inviting Mayor Mabel? That is worthy of capital punishment! Hey, wait! You were waiting for us? How'd you know we were coming? I heard from Mayor Klaus. I heard about a pair of children who entered the tournament, won his championship, and were invited to a grand royal banquet in the castle. If I'd known, I would have canceled my appointments and not come to cheer you on.
Oh no, everyone cover your ears.
Mabel, I'm not worthy! I'm not worthy! I'm not worthy! Oh my god! Oh dear. Estelle, darling, are you okay? Darling! I'm better than okay. I'm on cloud 9, 10, 11, 12!
You'll have to excuse Estelle. She just won the tournament. She's very, very excitable.
Yes, I can see.
Begging your pardon, ma'am. But that would have been quite impossible given the circumstances.
Yes, I'm aware. I'm trying to be polite.
Don't worry. I know how busy you must be, but still the thought counts!
I'm sure the Queen has no time to waste at a banquet. What with everything else going on, what is Duke Dunan thinking, that utter buffoon? That captain was so stubborn about inviting me, too. I had no real choice but to accept.
Oh, God. Oh, God. They're trying to kill everybody. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
Do you mean Captain Almathea?
Yes, that's her. That utterly boorish woman who seems to try to ape my style. But she can't. Nobody can.
You're goddamn right!
Her words were polite enough, but she gave me an evil eye when she spoke them. I did not refuse her request. I haven't heard from General Morgan in quite some time.
Oh, wait, does that mean...
You haven't heard any word from the Hawken Gate?
The General is unavailable. It is the longest matches I've been able to wring from them. It would seem he's busy with these anti-terrorist countermeasures or what have you. I had hoped he'd be in attendance at the banquet tonight.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Bad shit is gonna happen.
But I guess he just couldn't pull himself away.
I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
What do you think about all this, Mayor? Pulling mayors from every city in the same place at a time like this?
Well, if the Queen were to be in attendance, I'd expect some announcement of no small importance. But as it is, this feels like the Duke has too much time in his greasy, chubby hands. He's letting this position of royal proxy go to his head.
That sounds about right.
But there might be still some kind of official announcement, don't you think?
Well, whatever may come of the night, the Grand Chef here is the best in all the kingdom. I plan to enjoy the dinner, pay my respects to Her Majesty, and return to Bowes post-haste. I do hope nothing tragic happens.
My mistress has been looking forward to seeing you again. Please come visit her in Bowes again sometime soon. Oh my God, did you hear that? Joshua!
Yes, I heard. I'm standing right next to you.
I know! Oh my God! Mayor Maybell wasn't serious again! Oh my God! We have to leave the room! Oh no! Joshua! We have to leave the room to continue on the mission!
Yes, Estelle, we do.
Mayor Maybell! Why are you gonna leave Mayor Maybell? Alright, let's just get on with this.
Estelle.
Hello, Aeone, and welcome to the stream. Nothing in here. Oh, there's another door. Oh, is everything all right? Nothing's wrong. Is that nothing wrong? Nothing wrong? Nothing wrong? Has something happened? There's no way something happened, right? Because totally nothing should happen. Because everything is great in the royal palace. Nothing is wrong happening. No, not at all. I just wanted to look around a bit. I see. Okay.
Are you crying?
What gives you that idea? It's just light.
Okay.
It'll be a bit longer yet before dinner is ready. the meantime, please feel free to look around to your heart's content, but stay out of those other areas! Jeez, what's up with her?
I don't know. She says she's fine, though, so I guess she's fine.
Oh, chef. Head cook Gervais.
Ah, I'm sorry, but we're not ready for you yet. I'm afraid we're still preparing dinner at the moment. Once it's done, though, we'll make sure everyone knows. And until then, your patience is greatly appreciated.
Okay. May I help you? I'm sorry to be rude. I'm very busy tonight now paying for the banquet. This is just between you and me, but he has enough servants, but he keeps trying to convince Mistress Hilda to hire on more. To no good end either, I'm sure. Who's he? The chef? Or Duke Dunin? I just passed Duke Dunin in the hall a moment ago. He just stares at people menacingly. It's so rude. There's so many memes in this that they had to have done that on purpose. They had to have done that on purpose. I'm surprised they're even letting us go into the basement here.
This is a restricted area. Suspicious individuals can and will be arrested on the spot, so watch yourselves.
Fine. The entrance is firmly sealed. Let's go. There's definitely going to be some stealth. That looks like a stealth area. Like, that definitely looks like a stealth area for sure. Oh, hello?
We're so few people, we can't possibly finish all this work. All the other officials were sent away on vacation by the Duke and forcibly removed from the castle.
Yep. Oh god, there are like 58 billion red flags here. God. Tucker. That's a name I've never heard before in my entire life.
This is the administrative room. This is where most of the actual ruling of LaBelle takes place. With Her Majesty ill, we're taking orders from the Duke.
Yeah, they're gonna install Duke Dunin as a figurehead for sure. Like just a puppet. Oh my god. Oh, there's more rooms over here.
Ha ha! Estelle! Joshua!
Mr. Murdoch! I thought you might be here.
With mayoral class individuals on the guest list, we had a feeling you might also be in attendance.
Ha ha! I must say, I never expected you two to win a tournament championship and end up hobnobbing in Granzel Castle. Ha ha! Cassius's kids to the bone, you are.
Ha ha! He's got me doing it. It took more than our upbringing to get here. Lots of people helped us along the way.
So, it's been a few days. Have there been any developments?
Ha ha! Well, right after you left for the capital, Captain Amathea from the Intelligence Division came a-knocking. She forced me to come to this banquet, but I kept my mouth shut about Lyson Fortress. Professor Russell and company are still on the run, too. Army hasn't found him yet. Ha ha! But the longer we keep this up, the less chance they have. It's really only a matter of time. Ha ha. I asked Captain Amathea if I could see Her Majesty and wish her well, but no luck. I was flat out refused. Ha ha! So in other words, we definitely aren't going to be able to do this the easy way. Ha ha.
Oh, we sure aren't. But don't you worry, because we've totally got that covered.
We will get to the professor's message to Her Majesty, one way or another, we will get to Her Majesty.
Joshua, did you just make a joke?
No. What are you talking about? I don't make jokes.
Yes, you did!
Ah! You heard nothing.
Oh no, Joshua made a joke. Oh, I'm gonna remember this one.
Estelle!
Alright, he's the only one there. What is this? Is there a store in the... Dang, they have a restaurant inside the castle. Now that is service.
This is a place to talk. Please come right in. For drinks, we have anything you can think of, but yet alcoholic or non-alcoholic.
You're not gonna let us buy anything? Yeah, I'm trying to buy stuff. Yeah, I know. Okay, so we can't buy anything, even though there's a cash register right there. Oh, yep, here's where we're supposed to go, the rooftop garden. Oh, wow, check that out! This must be the castle's garden terrace.
I'd say so. You can see the whole lake from here. And it overlooks the town, too. Must be great for recon.
As nice as this is, we really don't have time to stop and enjoy it. We've got a job to do.
Estelle, were you just being serious?
No.
Estelle was being serious! She's a real, actual professional bracer!
I've got a reputation to maintain. I'll keep your secret if you keep mine.
Deal.
Let's go. Look at this. Overlooking the grand territory of Gronsel. Now we see all of this area of exploration. Looks like we're gonna have some fights here at some point. You know what I think that future games in the series will probably do? Like, introduce some kind of terrain effects, because right now, the battlefield, like, the way battles work is just, it's an open field, and positioning matters, but so far, the field itself doesn't play too much of a role. One thing I could do to see them doing to spice up combat could be, field effects, like, you know, lava, or, like, rough ground, or stuff that, you know, they have to climb up, you know, like, do some more on the SRPG side. Oh!
This must be the royal keep. Huh? Who are you? Hey, you two.
We're here as guests of the Duke!
Is this where Her Majesty lives? Of course it is. But these last few days, she hasn't been feeling so well.
And then you could hear, like, from the windows, like, I'm fine! Hello, I'm fine! These people are kidnapping me!
That was just the TV. She's watching a movie.
This is not a movie! I am fine! These bastards are trying to take over the country!
That must be a really exciting movie. She's not seeing anyone right now.
Oh, you got it all wrong. We weren't even thinking of that. Not in the least. I just thought it'd be amazing if she would even take notice of us.
Does Princess Claudia sleep here as well? No, it's just... Hey! The princess is focused on looking after Her Majesty. Neither of them has time to deal with the likes of you.
Might I inquire as to what's going on here? Oh my god. We actually get to see her.
Madam! We didn't know you were back already.
The dinner party will be starting soon, so I will be returning to the maid quarters. Oh, that's not the queen, I see. And who are our guests?
They're from the team that won the martial arts competition. It's only because of that victory that someone of a bracelet social standing would even be invited here.
A Breezer social standing? Oh, hello, Brawl Bro. I didn't see you before. Welcome to the stream. Such discourtesy! You would insult those who are personally invited to the royal castle.
No, that's not what...
Those invited by the Duke should be treated with all the respect due to those invited by Her Majesty. I sincerely hope you have not forgotten that.
Understood.
Oh, she's intense.
I wonder who she is.
She's probably like the head maid or something.
But madam, we can't just allow them to pass. Surely you understand the reasons that the colonel laid out.
Yes, and I'm quite tired of hearing them repeated to me. I am terribly sorry, sir and madam. Security has been heightened, and as such, the royal keep and its surroundings are off limits. If I may ask, would you mind waiting in your room until the dinner party begins? All right.
That's fine, we'll do as you ask. I apologize, we weren't trying to cause any trouble. Fine then, just don't let it happen again. Safe return to you.
I apologize that you were subjected to such dreadful behavior. My name is Hilda. Oh, you're Hilda, okay. I am the head maid of the Gronsel Castle, and I oversee all the housekeeping duties.
We had a feeling.
Forgive my rudeness, but are we previously acquainted? Well, someone told us about you. Handed Julius' letter to Hilda. I knew someone was going to mention Three Houses. I know this handwriting. You see?
We also have our bracer emblems and identification with us.
I see. Please come with me to the maid's sitting room. We can discuss the matter further once we are there. I understand. You need to deliver Professor Russell's message to Her Majesty. Correct? Great! If now's not a good time, we can try later, but... no, it's not an issue. But the Special Ops men have had the Royal Keep under constant surveillance for some time now. Only the Duke, the Colonel, and odd attendants such as myself are allowed in. Which means that a private audience is probably a no-go.
What do you think, Estelle? We could ask Hilda to relay the professor's message to Her Majesty.
Huh? No, I'd really rather speak to her face-to-face. There's just too many particulars we don't know that we'd really need to discuss directly. Like what Duke Dunan and Colonel Richard are after. Estelle and Joshua, I have a bit of an idea. Are they going to be disguised as maids or something? Could I get you to return here once the dinner party is over? Why?
Have you thought of a way for us to see Her Majesty?
I believe I have. It may be difficult, but I think it's worth a try. I'm going to need some time to get ready, so can you come back after the dinner party? Is Joshua gonna have to cross-dress again? Awesome!
Understood. We'll be back then.
I'll be waiting. Please do not be tardy. Food prep is done, so I think we'll be serving shortly. For now, it's probably best if you wait in your room. She's badass. She reminds me of one of my old bosses, who was so cool. The pre-cooking is done, so we'll be starting the banquet shortly. Please wait in your room. We will call you when the time comes. Woo! Alright, there we go. I think we're done with everything in the castle. Just let me check. Yeah, head back to the room, then exit to the landing. Okay.
Hey guys, talk about being late. Party's about to start, you know.
Sorry. We got so caught up in sightseeing that we lost track of time. Plus, we also talked to all the mayors.
Huh. Well, aren't we well connected?
We're close friends with the mayor of Roland. Plus, we've met the other mayors in the course of our travels.
Including Mayor Motherfucking Mabel!
Ah, I see. I guess your work as bracers has caused you to meet quite a few big shots. You two sure get around for junior bracers.
Junior bracers first class. Yeah, you might say that. Have you done any bracer assignments since we came to Grancel? I guess it's not all that different in other countries, right?
Right, for a full-fledged bracer, nationality isn't an issue when it comes to your work. Prelim fights and legal procedures at the embassy get me too busy to get any actual work done, though. But hey, there are 4 other bracers on duty too, which isn't so bad.
Normally, that would be enough to handle most cases, I'd imagine. But if with all of them concentrated in Grancel, this must make it tough to handle any cases in other regions.
Yeah, could be.
I feel like a goose just walked over my grave. That's an interesting expression. I do not believe I've ever heard of it. I wonder what's going on with Shara back in Roland. We haven't seen her in so fucking long.
Now, that name rings a bell.
You know her, Zen?
You wouldn't happen to be talking about Scheherazade, would you?
You know her?
She's our mentor. She's been a close friend for ages.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. I met her a long time ago, when a case brought her to Calvert. She was fortunate to have a good master working with her from such a young age.
Her master! Dad!
Yeah, probably Dad.
Please, pardon me, the table for the dinner party has been set. May I show you the way?
Sure. I was getting bored with waiting anyhow.
I would try to read these books and see what they have here.
Alright, wanna go and eat fancy?
Sure. That fight left me starving. Let's go digging! Woohoo!
Come on, you two. It'd be nice if you two didn't completely forget your table manners for once.
Oh. This is a dinner party, right? It's not much of a party, and there's no dinner. What's with all the empty plates, then? Plenty of knives and forks, though.
That's because it's a formal dinner. Everything comes out in a specific order, starting with hors d'oeuvres.
I always thought they were called horse dovers.
Estelle, no.
Estelle, yes!
Then you use the knives and forks from the outside in.
And that's all part of having good table manners. And here comes the anxiety attack. Right on cue. It's really not so bad. You're right! Oh my god, you're right! It's the best ever! It does mean that you get to have some of the finest food available. Manners and etiquette are secondary.
Indeed, indeed. I'm told that you're acquainted with everyone who'll be attending. No need to get stressed out. We've all witnessed your heroics firsthand.
Yeah, I guess that's true!
Please don't encourage her.
On that note, is the gentleman accompanying you going to be okay with a knife and fork? I'm told that folks from the East usually eat with chopsticks.
You've done your research. However, I'm a firm believer in the when in liberal, do as the liberalians do policy.
Yeah, hors d'oeuvres are usually like bite-sized foods served as an appetizer. Yeah. Brawl bro, yeah.
I'm not especially skilled with them, but I will use a knife and fork.
That's good, because I suck at chopsticks. I just suck at them. My, how elegantly handled. I'm impressed. You're as much a gentleman as you are a martial arts champion.
Ha ha ha! You flatter me.
Boy, he really is a complete sucker for a pretty face. But then again, who wouldn't be a sucker for fair motherfucking people?
I think he's more being polite than a lech, though.
Anyway, His Grace is really late.
Haha. I wonder what he's up to.
Indeed. Serves a seat at the head of the table is for the Duke. And who might that other one be for?
Indeed. Perhaps he's an attendant for Princess Claudia.
Your attention, ladies and gentlemen. My humblest apologies for the long delay.
Oh, it's him. Here we go.
Presenting His Grace the Duke. Yay.
Well then, I must apologize for making you wait so long. I'm afraid that I was in a meeting from which I simply could not break away. This gentleman is Colonel Richard, the most trustworthy individual in all the kingdom. Commanding officer of the Royal Intelligence Division. I've invited him here to thank him for his tireless efforts in helping to deal with the terrorist situation.
It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Hello, Strawberry. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for saying hi.
I was quite gratified to be invited to this occasion by our Honorable Duke. I ask that you completely pardon my uncouth soldier's uniform and allow me to sit with you.
Soldiers' uniforms are usually counted as formal dress. You've gotta be kidding. We're having dinner with him? The final boss?
I suspected this might happen, but it's still unnerving.
Excellent, excellent. What say you, Ma'am Maybell? What do you think of the Grand Sulcasser's Master Chef? Is his cooking not on par with that found in Bose's and Rose restaurant?
Yes, it's quite remarkable. The wine selection also perfectly complements the meal. I almost want to try hiring him away.
You're not the first to say such things. And what of you, Zin, wasn't it? Is the food to your liking?
Oh, it's excellent. I don't have the words to describe the sense of refinement and depth.
My poor, oh god, my vocal cords are just... Two of those guys in the same room, oh boy.
I certainly believe I could develop a real taste for Liberlian cuisine, though.
Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. And you, young braces? I imagine you've never experienced such fine food in your life before.
It's extremely delicious. Far more worthy of being associated with the royal family than the person who invited us. Oh my god. Oh my god, Estelle. Are we gonna get like a Caduceus moment here?
Indeed, it's a genuine treat.
He doesn't even realize what's happening.
Hmm?
His brain is slowly trying to process what she said.
It's certainly delicious food, Estelle. And we couldn't miss a chance to attend so prestigious an event as this. Thank you very much for your gracious invitation.
Very kind of you to say so. I do finally remember what my butler has been telling me about. We met before during the ruin incident. Perhaps our fates are linked in some bizarre fashion.
Yes, sir. Maybe so. So he'd forgotten all about us until his butler reminded him. Oh my god.
Come, let us put our social classes and ranks aside for the evening. Food is abundant and the wine flows freely, so enjoy to your heart's content.
Your Grace, if we could, I'd like to discuss as we discussed first. Do as we discussed first.
Ah, yes, that's a fine idea. Actually, I have something important to say. You two fine folk will represent the kingdom.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I use this celebration as the place to make an important announcement. An announcement?
And what might that be? Ha-ha!
He does remind me of Lord Farquaad. He absolutely does.
Ahem. I believe I will allow Colonel Richard to explain in detail.
Thank you. As you are no doubt already aware, Her Majesty has been in poor health as of late. However, she has been recovering, and may grace us with a public appearance soon.
Ah, that's excellent news!
Could we possibly go and check in on her? You know, I've had experiences like this before, where an older relative in charge of a mansion has been hidden away in poor health or in seclusion for a long time, and it turns out that they're actually dead. So, if I don't mean to presume, but I just like to have my fears set aside and actually see her in person. Unfortunately, she does not consider that to be a wise decision at the moment. Within a few days, it seems likely that the terrors plaguing the kingdom will be swept away. In light of that, the Queen's birthday celebrations will be held as originally planned. Huh. Well, the citizens will surely be happy to hear this news, as I've been looking forward to it. But surely that is not all you wish to tell us. Right. If that were all, you could just have sent along a message. Ha ha. Indeed, you are correct. Her Majesty is continuing to recover, as was previously stated. However, given the gravity of her condition, she has also issued a proclamation.
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, God. Here it comes. Oh, boy. Here it comes.
If you'll allow me to interrupt, Colonel Richard, really, I've had this experience before, and I really need to be absolutely assured that the Queen is still alive and in good health. Well, you know what I mean. If I could just take a peek. Believe me, I know what links people can go to hide the fact that someone might have died. Due to her tenuous health, she has stated that she wishes to abdicate the throne and turn over royal authority to her nephew, Duke Doonan.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
What? Ha ha!
Is this true? Joshua, this is...
Yep, the conspiracy finally makes its appearance.
I was surprised when Her Majesty first broached the subject as well, but her illness has left her quite frail.
Are you sure? I don't trust you.
But it is only natural. She has ruled the kingdom for 40 years, leading it through times of strife and war, all without a husband, might I add.
Wait, but then how does she have a granddaughter?
Given that, I wish to relieve her of the stress of her duties, following the festival's successful conclusion.
Oh, wow.
And to think if it wasn't for Colonel Richard, this all would not be possible. I owe him a great deal. As heir to the throne, the decisions are mine to make.
How terrible. Is Her Majesty's condition truly that severe? I'm ashamed that I've never noticed any signs. Is that at any of my annual visits? Isn't this far too serious a matter to discuss at what is supposedly a casual dinner? Pardon my rudeness, but this all seems to stretch credulity.
Yeah, hell yeah, my motherfucking Maybell catching on.
Mayor Maybell, are you saying that you cannot take his grace at his word?
No, nothing of the sort.
I simply mean that as an elected official, I don't understand why the successor to the throne can't be elected in the same fashion.
Oh yeah! Maybell for president. Let's go!
That's true. Haha. If possible, I'd like to hear this directly from Her Majesty. Her Majesty, yes. Your unease is quite understandable, but we do ask that you try to maintain your composure and allow us to continue. As mentioned earlier, I believe Her Majesty will give a formal announcement herself during the festival.
If she is like, well, I bet that if they caught Chloe, they're probably threatening her with her life.
Could you be persuaded to shelve your doubts until then? Well, haha. The issue is basically this. Once this becomes common knowledge, we cannot know how the citizens will react. This is why we're telling the leaders first, to help stave off any chaos or public disorder before it happens. This was also the decision of His Grace.
Well, yes, this is true.
A decision I came to with the help of Colonel Richard.
Yes, Duke Doonan. It was mostly you, though, who suggested it.
Yes. I think so.
Also, the Queen's abdication of the throne will have international repercussions. The other nations on the continent will have their eyes on us. We must be watchful for any action on the part of the Erebonians. Surely you can see why it is necessary to show unified support for the new king. This is the world in which we are going to be living.
He makes it all sound so rational.
Yeah, he's quite the master manipulator.
In other words, the official decree will be given during the birthday celebration. But you thought it'd be best to inform us first, so that we can be prepared for any issues that may arise, correct? Haha!
Haha. I'm glad to see that we have an understanding.
If all this comes to pass, we're going to find ourselves quite busy.
Yes, and we'll have to announce it to the citizens.
I have a question. I believe that the Duke has a fair claim to the throne. However, is there not another who also has that same right of succession?
Hell yeah, what about Claudia? Come on.
Well,
No doubt you're referring to Her Majesty's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. It is true that she and His Grace have an equal claim to the throne, but it would appear that Her Majesty did not choose her due to her tender age. And I must say I agree with her wisdom in this matter. I should hardly like to impose such responsibility upon a girl so young.
yes, absolutely. For the time being, I believe it would be best for Claudia to find a fine marriage prospect. Though it is strictly informal, there's already interest from the royal families of a number of other nations. Perhaps a royal wedding could take place as soon as this year.
Oh my.
I understand. If that happens, then we'll have two major events to celebrate.
I honestly think she's a bit young for marriage.
Seriously, she's a motherfucking teenager.
Excuse me, may I ask a question?
Zin?
Huh? I don't mind, speak freely.
Yeah, it was very interesting to have Estelle and Joshua and Zin here for this.
Sorry to seem rude, but this doesn't sound like the kind of conversation one outsider's hearing. Particularly a foreigner. So how come you're making this announcement now?
That is solely because of the serendipitous turn of events that allowed Bracers to win the championship. We had wanted to inform the guild of this in advance as well. I've already discussed the idea with Her Majesty.
Gotcha. I guess the Pearl's military and bracers are on just as good a terms as the stories say.
That is because we lack the military strength of the Empire or the Republic. Harsh reality is that keeping close relations with each other is a must. In any event, do you now understand our intentions?
Yeah, right. We'll pass on what we learned here to the guild, then. Man, I've heard some pretty unbelievable conversation in my time, but this was something else. I mean, I'm a foreigner after all, so it's not that big of a deal for me. I bet that was huge news for you guys, though.
Of course it was! I can't believe things have gotten this far already!
Huh?
Never mind. Really, what a shame. food was so amazing. It practically melted in the mouth. Couldn't tell what that last flavor was, though.
Understandable enough. But anyway, did you want to go for a walk to work off some of that rich food, Estelle?
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I guess I could go for a bit of fresh air.
You just played tourist a little while ago, and now you want to take an after-dinner walk? I sure don't get it. Must be a local thing.
I think you're exaggerating just a little bit.
You haven't gone out to take in sights? There's a lot of historic architecture around here, you know?
If the mood hits me, I may still give it a shot. On the other hand, the kitchen may still have some food left over.
You've got to be kidding. You're still hungry.
If you had a blade to my throat, my dying wish would be for some liquor and a snack. I might go and hunt up a bar or something in a little bit.
Really, he's gonna leave the castle. Oh yeah, now we have to talk to the maids. Things have gotten serious. We really have to find a way to get in to see Your Majesty.
First things first, we go talk to the head maid Hilda, like we promised. She probably knows a way for us to speak directly to the queen.
Fine by me.
Oh, it's you.
What? Who is this? Oh boy.
Colonel Richard.
Estelle and Joshua. This is our first opportunity to truly speak face to face, I believe.
Last time we saw each other was right after Mayor Dalmore was arrested, wasn't it? I'm honestly surprised you remember us.
I realize that we exchanged few words, but you made quite an impression on me. My curiosity was piqued, so I did a bit of checking up on you. I was quite surprised to learn that you were the children of Colonel Cassius.
How'd you find that out?
Please understand, I'm not trying to show off the intelligence division's capabilities. I'm greatly indebted to him from our time together in the army.
Why'd you turn evil?
Indeed, more than words can properly express. Might I persuade you to stay a while and talk? I've been hoping to speak with you two for quite some time now.
Huh? Pardon me, Colonel, but don't you have a meeting with His Grace?
I don't mind being a bit late. Ah, yes. If we're going to talk, why don't we use the lounge inside? I'll mix you up a couple of virgin cocktails.
I'll prepare them, sir.
No, that won't be necessary.
She's probably gonna poison them or something.
I want you to go to His Grace and inform him that I'll be delayed.
Yes, sir. Well, pardon me, then.
Now then, shall we retire to the lounge? Please follow me.
Joshua, what should we do?
I don't see where we have much choice but to follow him. We'll be a little late, but we can talk to the head maid later. I met Cassius shortly after I graduated from the military academy. I was assigned to a mobile unit that was under his command. And since that time, I have found myself in his debt again and again, both personally and professionally.
He did? And, what'd you think of him at the time?
To put it simply, he was a hero, and a master swordsman to boot. No matter the scenario, he could find a way to handle any number of battlefronts in every direction. It wasn't just a matter of sheer tactics. He understood and could direct high-level strategy as well. Quite simply, he was a man without peer.
If I didn't know better, I'd say we're talking about two different people.
So, you were with our father during the 100 Days War? Yes, he was my commanding officer. Even now, I can still vividly remember the excitement that filled me as we executed his plan that turned the world's tide. Anytime I get to talking about those days, time just runs away with me.
I do wonder if he's also hypnotized. And if we're ever going to find out the secret to the hypnotizing.
Well, this much I can tell you. If Cassius Bright had not been part of the Royal Army, Labur would now be part of the Erebonian Empire.
No way! That's kind of hard to believe.
Well, as a hero, he had a knack for doing unbelievable things. He left the army immediately after the war, declining even a medal from the Queen, so few know of his achievements. But inside the army, many soldiers still hold him up as a prime example of what a hero should be.
He never said one word about any of this to me.
Well, it's not really the kind of thing you tell your daughter about. It's not fair to criticize him for that.
Hey, whose side are you on? And besides, why doesn't any of this shock you like it shocks me? Did you already know about any of this or something?
Well, I didn't know that he was Colonel Richard's superior officer. The rest I knew about vaguely.
Vaguely? You're an accomplice?
Hey, calm down. It's not like he told me or any of it. I just figured out a lot. He told me he didn't feel it was something worth going out of his way to tell others about.
I just don't get it. When he comes back, he is so in trouble.
Please excuse us. We didn't mean to interrupt. No, seeing you like this is actually a bit of a relief. When I found out that your father was intending to leave the military, I desperately tried to stop him. But it seems that by leaving, he did what was best for himself after all. After losing his dear wife, maybe being with you was all that he could help, all that could help him recover.
Colonel Richard.
Now that I thank you for taking the time to come here, I really can't keep the Duke waiting, so I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me.
Oh, all right.
I apologize for making you so late. Not at all. You both have told me that one thing about wanted most to know. And thus I have no regrets.
Huh?
How's that again? I'm sure we'll have a chance of speaking sometime again soon. Cassius might even be with us then, to share in the stories.
Okay, who was that, man? And what have you done with Colonel Richard? Yeah, seriously. What the actual fuck?
What are you babbling about now?
It's just that it's weird to hear him talk about Dad that way. I wasn't expecting him to be so, well, nice.
True, he doesn't seem all that villainous anyway. Even so, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that he's got something up his sleeve. For now, we should probably put the issue of Dad aside.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I hate to say it, but I think he might have been playing nice just because he could get something out of it. He's an intelligence officer, so he probably thinks that fooling a couple of kids is as easy as it could be.
Yeah, he could be making up shit. Don't you think that's going a little too far?
You might be right. Let me be the one who's mistrustful of others. You should just follow your instincts and believe whatever you think is right.
Huh?
But just make sure you're prepared for anything. Don't let your guard down. I would say a bracer's job is pretty much that in effect.
Okay, I got it. I'll keep it in mind.
Thank you, Estelle.
Thank you. What the heck are you thanking me for? Anyway, we need to go back and see Helda. She's probably sick of waiting for us.
Yeah, she should be in the Maid quarters.
Okay, guys, hold on for a second. I just need to, I'll take a quick break and be right back, okay? Just hold on for a second. I'm so sorry, you guys. I had to take care of something. I am so sorry. But I'm back now. I am so sorry about that, you guys. Alright, let's get back into it. Let's go see if Joshua has to dress up as a maid. God damn it. I got all turned around. Interesting that he has such fond memories of Cassius. I'm gonna guess that he's being mind controlled, and that he's normally a good person. But the mind controller basically made him the main dude. Whoever it is. Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you. You're awfully late, aren't you? Sorry about that. We kinda got caught by Colonel Richard. Did you know?
He had some things to tell us about our dad. I don't think he had any idea what we're up to, though.
I see. Ah, yes. That letter of introduction did mention that you are Mr. Cassius's children. I can understand at least some of how Colonel Richard feels. Oh, do you know our dad too? Everybody knows our dad! He used to come here when he worked at General Morgan's aide-de-camp. I'm told that he was a school friend of late Prince's, Her Majesty's son. Oh, interesting. Getting more history here. Late Prince?
Princess Claudia's father.
Yes, he was killed 15 years ago in a tragic shipwreck. Would that he was still alive today, none of this would be happening. Huh? But lamenting what might have been is a fool's errand. Can you imagine if Joshua is actually the son? Oh my god, wouldn't that be insane if Joshua was actually the son of the prince somehow? Like the true twin brother of fucking Chloe. And he's actually the true heir to the throne. That would be crazy. But lamenting one might have been is a fool's errand. Evening is fast approaching. We must make our preparations at once. Come on in, Shay. Oh, hey, aren't you?
Shay, right?
Yes, thank you for remembering. You look well, Estelle and Joshua. I've been told of your current predicament. You won't find a more dependable child. She's a great help to us whenever the princess is in the castle. Princess Claudia!
That shouldn't pose a problem.
Thank you. If you're ready, you should go and change into your uniforms. Oh my god, I knew it! I fucking knew it! The ribbons and headpiece are tricky, so I'll adjust them for you. What?
What do you mean? Oh god, I'm gonna have to cross-dress again?
Estelle is going to need to dress as one of the maids in order to get into Royal Keep. A little playing with the hair and you'll blend right in. Oh, I get it.
Uniforms don't allow for much in the way of personalization. It should be ideal for sneaking in.
Huh. Me in a maid's outfit. I've been wanting to try one on since we first met Lila. Oh my god! Yes! I'll finally get to be a maid cosplay! Hell yeah! Cute, breezy, and easy to move. Well, if her uniforms were easy to move in, they'd make cleaning much more difficult. I thought so. Well, let's get this sucker on me.
You have to phrase it like that. Why so excited? Glad that you're in high spirits, but need to remember your manners in front of the queen. You won't have me to lean on this time.
Why not? You're changing too, aren't you?
Ah!
Pardon? I mean, you did play the princess during the play at the campus festival. Is there really that much of a difference between the fancy dress and a maid outfit?
That's different. It was a play. I can't appear for Her Majesty in women's clothes.
Oh, you'll be fine. It's not all shameful or anything. Besides, you made such a gorgeous princess.
Not this again. Cut the jokes, will you? Hilda, Shay, help me out here. Say something. Anyone?
I see. That shouldn't pose a problem. Shay, don't you have the extra hairpiece designed for the princess? What? Oh yes, it's never been used though. He has that full dark hair, so we probably look good on him.
Hey, hold on a second. Oh.
Well, looks like 3-1 vote. Majority rules. This way, please. We can use this as a changing room.
Wait a minute. I don't remember ever agreeing to changing. Ah! Alright, I have to change. I'll just do it myself. Shay, you're not planning on using makeup too, are you?
Kids these days. I fucking knew it. Oh, wow. That's a completely different sprite. Oh, my. Oh, wow. She looks super different. She looks adorable. Shut up! What do you think? I don't think there are any butlers. Except for Duke Junan's personal butler. I think it suits her very well. Such a bright, active maid in training. And only after just coming into the castle, too. You certainly have me convinced. And with the hair down like that, no one will be any the wiser. Perhaps you'd like to work at Gronsel Castle for real when this is all settled. Well, we already work as bracers, so, anyway. Come on, Joshua, get in here. Oh, yeah, that was her. That was Shay.
No chance I can talk you out of this.
Not at all. You're just making this take longer.
Fine. You're impossible sometimes.
Oh my god. Well, it's almost frightening how good that looks. Isn't it awesome? Looks better on him than it does on me, and I'm an actual girl. A bit of makeup can make all the difference in the world.
Please just say you're done.
Well, I suppose so. I'll show you all the way to the royal keep. You need to make certain you watch me and learn how the maid handles herself. Oh my god, Joshua. It does look good on you. Yes, ma'am. We're finally gonna meet the queen in person.
Yes, this is a do or die moment. Just have to stay focused and get into the royal keep.
It's hard to take you seriously in that outfit.
Well, excuse me, princess.
You were the princess, Joshua.
This was your idea. I can't believe you got the nerve to pick on...
Sorry, don't get mad. I'll treat you some ice cream later, okay?
I'm not like you. I'm not obsessed with food.
Hey, not obsessed with food. They get along so well, don't they? We're out of time. Let's go to the royal keep. Oh. Oh, I'm controlling her. Is she in the party? Nope. Damn it. Oh. Can we see the others?
Madam Hilda, you look well. Ha ha!
As do you, Mr. Murdoch. They're busy as ever, it seems.
Yes, but it's hardly work at all when the central factory is so full of bright minds. I'm glad to hear Her Majesty is on the mend.
Indeed. I'm sure we'll all be able to see her again soon. If there is anything you need in your room, please feel free to let me know. I'll bring it right away.
Thank you, Hilda. Ha ha!
So we can talk to the others.
Madam Hilda, what brings you here this hour?
Oh, no conversation. Where's Mother Frickin' Maybell? Where is she? There's Dumbledore.
Oh, a private visit from Mistress Hilda herself. Training maid inspection, is it? All right then.
What's this? What magnificent architecture. What fantastic design. The castle's not bad either. Miss, I think I shall have to request a room cleaning post-haste.
Joshua, you're so popular.
Don't remind me.
Madam Hilda, what a long time it's been. Why, Mare, you look simply exhausted. There's no hiding anything from you, madam. I had some pressing business to finish before I left Bowes, so I haven't yet slept. That won't do at all. I'll have some incense sent to you right away. Good stuff that should have you out in no time. I believe that we just got some in from the east only a very short while ago. Thank you for your kindness.
Oh, am I gonna get some stories out of this?
Lila, no! God damn it, Estelle, why'd you come in here?
To see her reaction.
There's currently an important meeting being held in the audience chamber. Apologies, you have to wait before you can enter.
How do we get up top again? Oh, here we go.
Well, if it isn't Hilda, what do you need from us? This is the intelligence division's office. Please, best you keep your distance.
God damn it. How did I get up again? Oh, here. It's here, right? No, this is the other. This is just that little administrative room. Oh, I think it's through the side. Yeah, it's here. Oh, no, it's not. God damn it! How did I get up there before? Oh, there it is. Fucking hell. Jeez.
Hilda? What business do you have with Her Majesty at this hour?
I'm bringing some tea and spoons at her request. The current situation means that Her Majesty is denied the right to even go about her daily life as she wishes, after all.
Such harsh words. Who are those maids with you? I don't recognize them.
His Grace ordered me to hire on some additional staff to help. They've only just arrived at the castle today.
Really now? Hey, you're pretty cute.
Oh, thank you.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling we've met before?
Oh, crap! Do you stare so hard at every young lady you see? I do hope you're not thinking any untoward thoughts. I rather think that His Grace and the Colonel would disapprove.
Hey, it's not like that. We're the elite of the Royal Army. We wouldn't do anything like that.
All's well, then. Now, will you please allow us to pass?
Pardon us, ladies. Please go ahead.
That was intense. Thanks, Hilda. You're a real lifesaver. You're so badass.
Yeah, that was really well done.
I'm just glad I could help. Now then, are you planning to change your clothes before going to see Her Majesty? If you prefer, I can just show you the way now. I think I'm okay as is.
Boy clothes now.
Okay, we only got to see Maid Joshua for a little bit. Oh, for the love of... Why are you always so self-conscious? Smug Estelle.
God damn it, Estelle, I fucking swear!
What's wrong with what you had on?
It's not an issue of self-consciousness. By the way, Hilda, is this room where I think it is?
Yes, it is Princess Claudia's bedroom. But she rarely sleeps in the castle, so this room's all but unused. Huh, no kidding! But I heard that the princess was tending to the queen. Oh, yes. That is what you heard, I suppose.
I guess that's just gossip then?
You'd have to ask Her Majesty for the full details. Her room is on the second floor of the royal keep. I'll take you there. Time to see what exactly is up with the queen. I beg your pardon, Your Majesty. I brought the two I spoke of before. This is Joshua and Estelle. Thank you kindly. By all means, enter. As you wish. I'll wait for you here. You two go on in. Right.
Pardon us.
Huh? I bid you welcome. My name is Alicia von Osselise. I am the 26th monarch of the nation of Lebel. I'm Estelle Bright. Greet you right. I'm a junior bracer of the Bracer Guild.
And I'm Joshua Bright of the same affiliation. It's a great honor to meet you, Your Majesty.
Estelle and Joshua, I have truly been looking forward to meeting you both. I regret that I cannot offer you proper hospitality, but I have prepared some tea. Please, have some and relax. I see. So Professor Russell asked you to bring this information. A pitch-black orbment capable of negating all other orbal energies. And you say that the Colonel has acquired it.
The professor told us that you might have some idea of what he intends to do with it, Your Majesty. Can you tell us anything?
I have but a vague idea, but I did not think that the Colonel even knew of it. Perhaps I'm worrying about nothing, but even so. Excuse me, but what is the vague idea that you have? I suppose there is no harm in telling you. Roughly 10 years ago, a massive orbital reaction was detected beneath Gransel. During the war? I guess it was discovered because of the war, or happened because of the war. Professor Russell was the individual who came to investigate. Huh?
This happened in the vicinity of the sewers?
No. Far deeper underground than that, in fact. Professor Russell was under the impression that it might be a relic of the ancients that still functioned. Wow!
This is a bona fide artifact, then. Most artifacts I know of have lost that function, like the mechanisms on top of the towers. But every now and again, you find one that still functions, like Mayor Dalmar's family heirloom.
And something like that is beneath Gransel. So what does that tell us about the gospel?
Maybe it could be used to halt the artifact's functions? Could it do that?
Yes. However, we were unable to establish the nature of the artifact, or indeed why it was buried beneath the city. But it's beyond my imaginings how the Colonel could know of its existence. Professor Russell's research on it was kept strictly confidential and off the record.
I see. In any event, it seems likely that the trouble is on its way.
Honestly, just as I started to think maybe the Colonel might be a slightly nicer guy than we were giving him credit for. But when someone's trying to stir up some trouble, that's when us bracers come in. We won't let him get away with whatever evil scheme he's trying to pull off. I'd expect no less from Cassius's daughter.
You're acquainted with our father, Your Majesty? Everybody knows him!
He was a friend of my late son's, and a great savior to the nation. Even after he retired from the army, he would sometimes undertake requests for me. Really?
I didn't know that.
I imagine that there are a great many things about him that you do not know, including the precise role he played in the war 10 years ago. I assume you had not been told. Well, nothing super detailed. Perhaps then this is the role I am meant to play. Estelle and Joshua, will you indulge me by listening to an old story? Oh, yes, absolutely!
It's no indulgence, Your Majesty.
10 years ago in the spring, a tragedy occurred in the southern reaches of the Erebonian Empire. A tragedy? Its cause is yet unknown, so that is something I must omit. The Empire used that event as a pretext for the invasion of Labelle. So began the sad times that would come be known as the 100 Days' War. They have tanks. Just as the Empire made its declaration of war, a massive military force breached the Hawken Gate. What seemed like scant moments, all of Labelle became occupied territory, save for Gransel. It is said that the invasion force was 3 times the size of the entire Royal Army. The reinforcements from Calvert were too late to stop their advance. It was but a matter of time before Gransel too would fall. But 2 months after the outbreak of hostilities. Dan, they have some advanced equipment here. The war changed in a way that none could have imagined. Patrol airships had just been developed and were used to recapture Labelle's checkpoints, severing the Imperial Army's communications. The Royal Army then set about recapturing the major regions one by one, using ships launched from Lyson Fortress. They won because of technology. Zeiss, Ruin, Bose, Roland.
With their supply lines severed, the Erebonian forces occupying each region were swiftly crushed. And the one behind this plan,
Oh, wow, he's right there with him.
for a counter-offensive, was none other than one Colonel Cassius Bright.
Dang. He just retired and became a bracer. He could have just been a military hero. I wonder why he retired. Well, he didn't really retire. I wonder why he just became a bracer.
It was your father.
I bet that's why General Morgan hates bracers. Because Cassius quit to become a bracer? But why would he do that? Maybe it's because his wife died?
It was your father, who was General Morgan's right-hand man at the time, as well as Colonel Richard's superior officer. Afterward, with the intercession of the Bracer Guild and the Septian Church, the war was brought to an end. But it was at this time that Cassius lost what he treasured most in all the world.
Yep, that must be why he quit. And I bet something had to do with finding Joshua. Baby Estelle, oh god.
Lena, your mother, Estelle. That clock tower was destroyed in the Imperial Army's vain attempts to hold back the counter-offensive. What followed, I am sure you know. Cassius was not even able to be by his wife's side in her final moments.
No. I had no idea.
And he believed that the military operation that he himself had planned effectively caused her death. Blaming himself, he left the military and took up the path of the bracer.
Oh god.
All to stay with the only one he had left. You. And this time, he swore he would be able to protect those he loved.
Dad. That idiot. It wasn't his fault that Mom died. How could he even think that?
Estelle.
Yes, you are correct. Given that all he lost was in service to his country, the responsibility falls upon me. And so I am sorry, Estelle. I failed to protect your mother. I wish to apologize to you for a long time.
You don't need to apologize. You've protected the peace of this country ever since the war ended. The peace that Dad and all the other soldiers who defended Liberl in the war fought for so hard to protect. And the peace that Mom gave her life for so I could live in it. You have nothing to be sorry for.
Estelle, you have a kind heart, and I am truly grateful. It gladdens my heart to have finally met you in person. Now, more than ever.
Your Majesty?
However, that is why. That is why I do not wish you to put yourself in danger.
Right, because of Cassius.
I would like for you to remove yourself from any dealings with this matter.
What? But Julia, I mean, Lieutenant Schwartz asked us to help you.
I thank you. I am grateful for your willingness to do so. But if some tragedy were to befall you in Cassius's absence, I know of no apology that could ever suffice. I ask only that you go back to your home in Roland and wait for your father to return.
But...
If I may, Your Majesty, the peace that Dad restored and that you will protect, though it is held firm, now trembles like a leaf in the breeze.
Joshua.
If the Colonel is able to use the gospel for whatever purpose he intends, and if he succeeds in making the Duke the new king of Liberl, then what will become of that peace? I only ask that you consider that.
Your Majesty, right when we became junior bracers, we inherited a whole lot of work from Dad. And after the Sky Bandit incident, we got that letter and the package, and we've been running all around creation ever since. Feels to us like our dad's been nudging us in the back this whole time. That's why I want to defend the peace, so that everyone we've met and everyone we care about can go on living secure and happy lives. Just like you, and just like Mom and Dad, I'm doing this because it's what I believe is right. And I really want to see it through. Estelle. It seems she was right about you.
Huh?
I too am ready. I would like for you, the two of you, to carry my request to the Bracer Guild.
Your Majesty!
My liege, we'll do whatever you ask.
Hell yeah! That's what. Yes, she's being forced. I knew it.
My request is for the Bracer Guild to rescue those being held captive by the Intelligence Division. Amongst them is my granddaughter, Claudia.
Ha! So the princess is being held captive somewhere. Hey, Joshua. Looks like we gotta go rescue the princess, save the kingdom. Talk about old school.
I guess you're right, Estelle.
Yes, this coup d'etat started when I backed her as a successor to the throne.
In other words, Duke Junin was out of the running.
Yes, though he is my nephew, he is possessed of a considerable number of character flaws.
To put it mildly.
In brief, where he is lacking, my granddaughter shines. For the sake of this nation's future, I would have my granddaughter succeed me.
Well, I don't actually know her. Yes, you do. But I personally lean towards the idea that your judgment should really be trusted here.
No matter the era, there will always be those who object strongly to a woman wielding political power. Not to mention the memory of the invasion by a larger power is still relatively fresh. Some of them will perceive a succession of 2 consecutive queens to be a sign of weakness. It is hardly surprising that such a notion has taken root in the minds of some.
Some, including Colonel Richard, I presume.
Quite right. Claudia's pending succession to the throne caught him quite unawares. That, along with his passing of the information to the Duke, is what led to this coup. This was all staged so that Liberl would become a strong military power, with the Colonel ruling from the shadows.
I see. That finally lets us see the whole picture.
So if Liberl became a militarized country, what would happen then?
A great many things. Taxes would be levied to fill the war chest. Orbital weaponry would be developed with the express intent of causing havoc on a massive scale. A wide-ranging policy of conscription would be adopted. No doubt contracting Jaeger Corps would be made legal, which is not the case at present.
Oh no!
Indeed, the Colonel has made very adamant requests that I enact such policies.
I really hope he's being hypnotized.
I thought that such proposals were born out of genuine love for his country, but I never agreed that they were the right course of action to take. The Royal Army is not all that protects this land. We've worked hard to maintain treaties with other countries. Defending a nation goes hand in hand with free cultural exchange and trade with all other nations, to the benefit of all.
I feel the same way, Your Majesty.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
The Colonel, however, finds such notions to be womanly and foolishly idealistic. And so he demanded that I abdicate the throne in exchange for Claudia's safe return.
No, I hope Colonel Richard is being hypnotized, Void Dweller.
Huh? Many people have had family members taken to ensure that they would not dare to oppose the Colonel. But I am the Queen. I will not allow all that I love about my country to be destroyed simply because of blood ties. Still, she is my only granddaughter. I cannot simply allow her to die.
Your Majesty, please try to relax.
We hear and comply with your request. We'll see to it that the princess is rescued from those who have imprisoned her.
Thank you, both of you. With that reassurance, I will do all I can to oppose the Colonel's demands.
Have you any other requests, Your Majesty? The gospel still has to be dealt with, and I don't think we should just leave you here.
I appreciate your sentiment, Estelle. But the present state of affairs is not contingent upon my freedom or imprisonment. The gospel shall continue to weigh heavily on my mind, for a great many reasons. For my part, I will attempt to ascertain the Colonel's true intentions with it.
Wow, what a totally awesome person! Super nice, but with a seriously strong will. I hope I'm even 1/10 that cool when I get old. Oh wow, Estelle! Yeah, that's how I felt about my old boss. Like, she was so fucking badass.
Cool. Did you actually just call the Queen that?
Well, I mean, it's a compliment.
Still, she definitely has what it takes to govern a whole country.
Yeah. I really want to stop this coup thingy and help her.
That's definitely outside of Bracer jurisdiction. Well, first things first, we do whatever we can.
Right. But you know, I'm still freaking out about what the Queen told us about Dad. I wonder if she's got any more tidbits she'd be willing to share. Estelle and Joshua, have you finished changing? Oh yeah. Then we should return to the waiting room at once. It's already after 11 o'clock. Actually, it's almost midnight. Was it really that late?
The Queen spoke with us for a long time. If we stay any longer, it's apt to make the guards suspicious.
Let me just check quickly. Hold on. Let's see. Leave the maid room and go upstairs is what we have to. I think I'm gonna leave. Probably. Yeah. Let's quickly get to the one final scene with the. Oh, we can talk to her here.
Well, now, I was wondering how Hilda managed to get you two in here. Now, you see, those outfits were a marvelous idea. You both look quite convincing. Still, Joshua, I haven't had such a wonderful day in a very long time. You must come again for tea. I'd like it if Claudia and Cassius could join us next time. We could all have a nice chat together.
Oh, I see. That was that was lovely. I'm glad we were able to talk to her again.
Are you going home for the day, Miss Hilda?
Yes, I believe so. Just be sure to not do Her Majesty any further discourtesy.
That's not fair. But please be relaxed.
We are patriots to the core.
That's good to hear. Now I believe that we shall be on our way.
Pardon me.
By your leave. By the way, ladies.
Huh?
I don't think we ever got your names. May we ask them?
Estelle.
Oh God, which one should I pick? Does it matter? I don't think it matters.
Dorothy. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, that's a very modern name. Pardon my saying so, but it doesn't sound right for you.
Ain't that the truth?
And how about you, miss?
You may call me Karen.
Karen, you say? That's a very pretty name.
You're too kind, sir. I'm rather fond of it myself.
Are you now? Oh, right. Well, with the special ops, my name is...
I think that's just about enough. I sense an ulterior motive at work.
Oh my God. Yes, our Dorothy Wainwright. Yep.
Hell yes, Armagus.
No, I mean, at least not from us. Please, be safe on your way home.
Let's go. Oh, I forgot. How did we do it? God, I've had enough practice from doing a boy voice that's trying to fake a girl voice from that play. Believe me, I've had enough practice of doing that from that thing. Oh God, my throat was caught in a goddamn pretzel. Oh well, aren't you, Mr. Popularity? It was like their eyes all changed when you told them your name.
Hey, it was not. I didn't see you shying away from joining in the conversation.
Sure, but that doesn't mean I was nervous. I kind of lost all my confidence there.
Huh?
What's all that noise about?
Oh, yeah, it's Duke Doonan.
Oh,
Duke Doonan.
This is the latest as a cut.
Oh God, are we gonna get a freaking Final Fantasy VII? Are you gonna be the Don Corneo of this game? Oh my God.
Hey, you maids! You don't look familiar.
These are two of the new hires, whom I'm instructing. This is Dorothy and that's Karen. They're still quite inexperienced, so I'm giving them some extra training time. Did he recognize us?
not good. Given how many times we run into him, it's bizarre if he didn't recognize us.
Come now, Philip. Enough with the staring. It's quite unusual to see it coming from you, stiff upper lip and all.
Please pardon my rudeness. You look much like my niece. My eyes were playing tricks on me, it seems. I am dreadfully sorry for the discourtesy.
Oh, it's no bother. Please, don't concern yourself.
You know, now that I stop and look, I must say that you both are quite lovely. You with the brown hair, you have a very healthy, clean look to you.
Yuck!
As for you, I personally think that you'd look best with that raven hair of yours even longer.
I'm honored.
Yes. Dorothy, was it not? You shall attend to me this evening.
Oh God, he is John Corneo!
Your Grace?
Who? I don't want to serve him tea!
I don't think tea is what he wants served.
Oh God.
Your Grace, your flirtations, while flattering, are best saved for another time and place. All of the maids in this castle work directly in service to Her Majesty Queen Alicia. I trust you've not forgotten.
I know. Some folks can't simply appreciate a joke. The castle will be mine in a week's time anyway. Can set aside for some time for some fun then.
Oh God. Wow, you are disgusting. Wow. You know what? I didn't used to think you were such a bad guy before. Wow. 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 Not even in power yet, and already planning to freaking be the most tiny little shit. My God. Wow.
Your Grace, please, no more of this. I do not mind when you drink to excess. You know how your libido gets in such instances. I say this knowing full well that I may be reprimanded for it.
But I said I was just joking. That makes it okay. Enough, I'm going to bed.
As you wish, Your Grace. Your room is right over there.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa. All right, Dorothy. You just let me know of any problems, anything at all. I'll give you the best advice a future thinking can give.
Thank you very much.
Aren't you cute? Yes, good.
Can we please kick his ass? Oh God. I really hope we get to fight him in a boss battle. I really, really hope we do.
I apologize unreservedly for all the fuss. His Grace will likely remember nothing of this come the morning. Hopefully. Please set your minds at ease.
I should certainly hope so.
I am truly sorry. Madam and young miss, I beg your pardon, but I must take my leave.
I feel so badly for him. I totally ship those two. Hilda and him and the butler dude.
He truly seems to bear the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Yeah, Hilda and Philip. Seriously. I think they make a cool couple. If neither of them is already married. Oh, do you know Mr. Philip personally?
Yes, ever since we were children.
Oh my God! Dude!
Though not nearly as well as we once did, thanks to the one he serves.
Oh my God! Oh, they gotta get together!
I see.
He sure seems like he's nervous all the time, doesn't he? I'll bet that everything between the Duke and the Colonel has him completely on edge.
Probably, yeah. By the way, what was that you were saying earlier about me being the popular one? The Duke certainly seemed awfully fond of you.
Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Please. I'd like to keep my food in my stomach, thank you. Oh, right. Back to before. I feel like I'm missing something. Why would the Duke want tea so late? He might have Colonel Richard with him.
Well, you see...
Estelle? Oh God, oh no. Estelle, you are a poor sweet summer child, oh God.
Allow me to elucidate the matter of tea. My gentleman should never request it in polite company.
Oh God, oh, that's what she meant. Oh God. I knew what Duke Juno was referring to, but I didn't understand what Estelle was asking. Oh my God. Estelle.
Huh? Come closer.
Hilda whispered something awful into Estelle's ear.
Now, do you understand? Yes.
Hopeless. Completely hopeless.
Oh, God. All right. I just need some mind bleach. And thank you for everything, both of you.
If not for you, I don't know what we would have done.
Please, it was the least we could do in Her Majesty's service. I only ask that you complete the request she made of you. I feel the same way. I beg of you, do everything in your power to save the princess. Oh, are you one of her royal retainers? Yes, I regret that I rarely get the chance to serve her directly. She's so kind and open. She's always treated me more like a friend than a servant. The thought of her being held captive keeps me up at night. I understand. Well, you can rest easy now that we're on the job. We'll save her.
Shall we be going?
Okay, let's see, yeah, we leave the maid room and go upstairs, it says, yeah. I do not believe any suspicions have been raised. Just keep alert until you return to your room. You never can be too certain how closely the intelligence division is watching you. Oh, I do hope the princess is doing all right. I should have gone with her. Alright. Oh, I didn't. What, might I inquire? Are you doing at this late hour? It's gotta be Almathea. Yep.
Captain Almathea.
Good evening. I realize that you've been invited here. But don't you think it's a bit late for you kids to be out walking around?
Please, pardon us. We've simply never been in a castle like this. I couldn't resist the urge to take a look around.
Oh, that's certainly understandable. So, where were you? Half an hour ago. Please enlighten me, if only for my own edification. I admire your honesty, so let's not waste our time on games. I did, in fact, receive several reports of you going in and out of the maid quarters. So we would talk to the maids. What's the big deal about that? Do you not think it a bit odd to be looking around at that particular place? What?
You don't think that questioning someone like that when you already have the facts is a little cruel?
I see, so that choice didn't matter. I'll take that as a compliment. So, what business have you in the maid quarters? I suggest you answer honestly.
Well,
Oh, Estelle, Joshua. You've been here the whole time?
It's either him or one of the mayors. Oh, good, it's him. Got it right!
Zin!
Whoa, now that's the stuff!
You're drunk.
Sorry. And hey, if it ain't my favorite gorgeous officer lady. Nice! Some luck that we meet up again, eh?
I suppose.
So what's going on? Are my students here causing any trouble?
Students? No, it's just that they were in the maid quarters for a while.
Is that a crime?
I merely wanted to know their business, simply as a security precaution.
Hey, Yeah, I totally get you. I just sent him off to find some munchies to go with my booze. Hey, Joshua, you kids find anything to eat?
No, cooks aren't back yet, I guess. Went to ask the maid if there was any way we could get our hands on something, but no luck.
Oh, well, I guess I'll have to do without, I guess. Hey, I just had a great idea. You want to come and join me for a drink? I mean, hey, nothing goes with drink like a beautiful lady.
I'm afraid I'm busy, so I'll have to decline your generous offer. My apologies for the misunderstanding, but I would advise you to return to your rooms and remain there for the rest of the night. I have to investigate any suspicious activity. You understand? Oh, of course.
It is late. We should probably just get to bed.
Very good then. Now, if you'll excuse us.
Oh, denied. Oh, well, might as well just go back to the room.
Right.
We'll go with you.
Looks like we managed to convince her, at least.
What? Zin, you're not drunk?
I was acting drunk. You think that could take me down? I haven't had a single drop.
No way! Your face had even gone all red!
He focused on making his blood circulate better, which made it look like he was intoxicated. It's done with some kind of Eastern martial arts breathing exercise, right?
Huh? I'm surprised you're familiar with it. But hey, you seem to be in a tight spot, so I figured I'd distract everyone. Nice, huh? Save your bacon, as the saying goes.
Yeah, speech 100, totally. Huh. You are an evil, evil man, Sid. But I am glad you're on our side. Okay, sure, you did help us out, but you also surprised the hell out of me.
Sorry about that. So, what's the story?
Huh? What story?
I would have thought it'd be obvious. Story of you meeting with the queen.
Wait, what? How did you...
Did Elnan tell you something about this?
Actually, I couldn't get him to tell me anything. But now I know anyway, don't I?
Without prior knowledge, there's no way you could have just guessed. So how much do you really know?
It's finally time to show you this.
Sin produced a letter from his pocket and handed it over to Estelle and Joshua. What's this?
I know this handwriting.
Oh, just stand there, read it. It'll explain a lot.
Okay. Dear Zin Vathik, I hope this letter finds you well. I know I've been out of touch. I'm in a hurry, so hope you'll pardon my bluntness. It's probably from Chloe. My work concerning the Jaegers is leading me into Imperial territory. Oh, for Cassius, maybe. From Cassius. However, due to the fact that unusual forces seem to be influencing matters inside Liberl, I feel uneasy being absent for so long. That is why I must ask your favor of you. Cassius probably asked him to watch over them. Wow! Could I persuade you to come to Liberl and help out if they need it? Since
y'all haven't been to Liberl before, perhaps you can think of it as a recreational trip. There's a martial arts competition before the Queen's birthday celebration. Foreigners can participate. Make fine camouflage. Realize that this is sudden. But if you can do it, I'm most grateful. I intend to return to Liberl for the festival. Hopefully we'll be able to have a drink together when I return. Cassius Pratt, ready to fight. P.S. You may have the chance to meet my son and daughter. They're currently apprentices at the guild, so if y'all happen to meet them, feel free to test the extent of their training. Try not to bail them out too much, unless it seems like they really need it.
Hi.
So Dad actually asked you to come to Liberl, which means that he's an Erebonian now.
That's the long and short of it.
Long and short of it, what it means is that you were in cahoots with him the whole long.
That's kind of a nasty way to put it, don't you think? I owed Master Cassius a favor from the time he spent in Calvert. This letter just gave me the chance to make us square again.
I suppose.
When did you realize that we were his kids?
I had a feeling from the outset. Once I saw Estelle's techniques with the bow staff. I asked Killica about it and that confirmed it.
It would have been nice if you'd said something about it at all. We've been worried sick wondering where Dad's been.
I know, and I'm sorry I haven't said anything. I got the impression from the letter that he was trying to keep his whereabouts a secret. Still, you're definitely his kids, alright? You pull off a job as big as sneaking in an audience with the Queen.
I suppose so. He knows this much, so it wouldn't hurt to tell him everything, right?
I agree. It's probably best to fill him in on everything. It is a bit far-fetched to say that we could put an end to the whole situation on our own, after all.
Estelle and Joshua told him how they had managed to sneak directly with the Queen, as well as the Queen's request to stay and safely rescue Princess Claudia.
I see. I thought something seemed a little off when everyone was talking at the party. Alright then. I'll help you out with that little request.
You will? Finally, we get someone to stay in the goddamn party.
Yep, I think this is the ideal opportunity to settle my debt to Master Cassius. Please, let me help.
We'd be glad to.
Thank you once again.
Oh wow, what's this? Oh.
What is this? What is this place? I never would imagine something like this even existed.
What the fuck is this design?
It's larger than I expected. Lieutenant Lawrence.
Yeah, no, Lieutenant Lawrence is totally the one in charge.
If you'd be so kind as to show us the way to the lowest level. Yes, sir.
What the fuck are those?
Whoa! Is that some kind of mechanical monster?
Well, well.
So these must be archaisms.
Ooh, wow, they're fucking strong. Yep,
Holy shit! He took out that thing in one stroke!
Yeah, this is probably where the final dungeon is gonna be.
You were the quickest to react. You are indeed truly a force to be reckoned with when you don't hold back. You flatter me, sir. Your quick draw technique as well was quite remarkable to behold. I can see that you've studied under the divine blade himself. I'm humbled. I still have a ways to go before I can really humble anyone, I'm afraid. But time waits for no man. Skills I possess now will have to be enough. My strength may be meager, but I must forge the kingdom's future with my own two hands. My brave men, the way to the ultimate power is now open. A bright new dawn approaches for our beloved LaBelle. I expect only the best out of each of you. By your orders, sir. We, the Special Ops, will work as one for the Colonel. For the glory of LaBelle! For the glory of LaBelle!
Uh-oh. So I guess we rescue the princess, and then we head down there. I'm guessing that Almathea will be guarding the princess, and those two will be in the final dungeon. I understand the situation.
You both performed admirably. Amazing you were able to deliver the professor's message to Her Majesty in person. We just got lucky is all. The real question is, how much longer is luck gonna be on our side?
Yeah, we're totally gonna have to stay focused.
If you understand that already, there's nothing more than I need to tell you. In any case, we can consider Professor Russell's request to be fulfilled. Please accept this as compensation for a job well done.
Oh, wow. Dang.
Yeah, 20,000. You bet. Look at all that, Mira. We can totally refill everyone's, we can finally get everyone's, gear and shit. Now then, Zin. It was pure providence that Cassius invited you here. We need the help of an A-rank racer like yourself.
No need to even ask. Even if I didn't have a debt to repay to Cassius, I couldn't possibly stand idly by in a situation like this. I'm with you until the end.
I knew we could count on you, Zin. By the way, what's this A-rank business?
It's a rank that signifies a full-fledged bracer's full power. There are 7 ranks ranging up from G on the bottom up to A at the top.
I'm guessing that's what we're gonna do in the next game. So he's the highest rank you can get? Wow, I never knew you were such a badass, Zin.
Well, I may be A-rank, but I'm still an underling, so to speak. There are 20 A-rankers across the continent.
Yeah, of course, there's ranking within the A ranks. Oh my god, there's a level even beyond Super Saiyan here.
But above that, there's an informal S rank. That one's only granted to bracers who successfully resolve issues on a national scale. And only 4 of those on the entire continent.
I'm guessing Cassius is one of them. Whoa, I'm not sure I even want to think about what they can do.
You really don't know any of this stuff, do you? One of those 4 is Master Cassius.
Yep, thought so. What?! Okay, Joshua, you're not gonna tell me you already knew about this already, right? Right?!
Sorry, but yes I did. He solved a major case for the Republic about 5 years ago.
Oh, does that have to do with... I swear, it's hardly worth even getting upset about anymore. Real Army soldier, hidden hero, divine blade, S-rank bracer, and a partridge in a fucking pear tree. If he's really so goddamn awesome, then it sure would be nice if he'd come back and take care of this case.
You may be right. If you're with us, perhaps this would never have escalated to the point where a coup d'etat was even possible.
Joshua? What's wrong?
Just thinking about how strange this is. This whole chain of events apparently started with Dad going off on his trip. It's as whoever planned the coup was waiting for him to be gone. At least it's just the impression I have.
Oh.
So what you're saying is the coup was planned around his departure for the Empire. Am I correct?
No, I'm sure that would be overthinking things. Can't think of anyone who would possibly manipulate Dad like that without him noticing he was being used. They have to know him and his behavior patterns exceptionally well to be able to pull it off.
Well, Colonel Richard would be able to do that. He knows him quite well, since he served under him. Huh. Well, yeah. I never knew what he was up to, even though he was so close. Oh, not even Colonel Richard, eh?
I don't think that Colonel Richard could have ever managed to pull the wool over his eyes. More likely, it's just the 2 major events happen to overlap with each other.
Regardless of the circumstances, we cannot currently rely on Cassius to help. Therefore, I am resolved to prepare for the worst. I believe that an emergency conference of the Grancel branch of the Bracer Guild is called for. Huh? All other things being equal, we have a request that comes directly from Her Majesty the Queen. The 3rd article of the Bracer Code states that we shall never act in a fashion that interferes with the government. We cannot ignore Her Majesty's request, however, so we must act. But we're no match for the Royal Army as we are. I ask the cooperation of all bracers in Grancel, including Zin, of course. Okay. Come into contact with the intelligence division, we'll need all the help we can get. Ideally, we should have the cooperation of other branches, but the checkpoints have all been completely sealed off as of today. Ostensibly to foil any potential terrorist activity.
What?
So basically amounts to martial law.
So the enemy is finally moving at full tilt.
This may be to stifle any activity on the part of any royal guardsmen in hiding, as well as ourselves. If we're going to conduct a rescue operation, we'll have to do it with the resources on hand.
Oh, fun. But we're up to it.
So do we have a solid idea of where the prisoners are being held? That's been on my mind for a while now, actually. I believe the most likely place is to be the Herb Royal Villa. That's a building in the forest, right?
It would make sense. If the soldiers are using it under the pretense of counterterrorism, few would question it. I can't imagine they want to lock a lady of the royal family in a cell in Lyston Fortress.
Considering it's the army we're going to be going against here, I'd like a more solid confirmation, however. If we assaulted the wrong place, we'd have hell to pay for it.
Yes, precisely. But in either case, we must assemble any branches currently in the royal currently in the royal city. Could I ask you to assemble them here for me? Any information you could gather while doing so will be much appreciated. If I'm not mistaken, Estelle, you and your friends are acquainted with a reporter, correct?
Oh boy.
Oh, you mean Niall?
Yeah, we should see if he's picked up on anything significant.
Also, we must attempt to enlist the aid of the guardsmen who are in hiding. If you can get them to contact me, it would be greatly appreciated. So in other words, we need to get in touch with Sister Julia.
Alright, we got a couple of things to do here. Looks like we're on the final stretch. Well, the second to final stretch. Dang.
She helped us with the invitation before, so we should let her know what's going on. So off to the cathedral then.
There are 4 other bracers in the city.
Yep, we know these 4.
Kurt, Grant, Karna, and Annalise. Check the bars and the usual hangouts. They may also be in the hotel. If you see them, please instruct them to come back here.
Sure thing.
Alright, then off we go.
Oh my god, we finally got a chance. Okay, we finally got a breather here. Okay. Ah! Okay, you guys. Wow. That was a thick episode. Oh my god! Woo! Wow, that was basically just full tilt visual novel right there. Oh my god. We learned a lot and we have a lot to do. I'm getting kind of tired, but I cannot wait for next time. What may be the last episode of Root Double will be on Tuesday, and this will continue on Thursday. So until then, I will say, so long, farewell, I've read saying good night. You are all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.